Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be making a video for one of my subscribers. Her name is Leopard Lover. She said, "Your hair makes me so happy." Thanks, girl. And then she said, "Have you ever done your eyebrows after you applied foundation? And if so, do you find that it looks better or worse?" So I have literally never done my eyebrows after I did my foundation, you know, like ever. I literally have never done it, which I told her that in the comments. I told you, girl, but I also told you I was gonna make a video, and here I am making a video for you, girl. So we're gonna see which one works better for me, doing them before or after. But in this video, of course, I'm gonna be doing it after I do my whole face. I'll do my brows last. But with that being said, thanks for subscribing to my channel, all of you guys. I almost have 1,500 subscribers, and I'm super happy about that, so thanks y'all. And this will be like a way that I start showing you guys more appreciation besides just replying to all of you guys' comments, because I'm always gonna reply to your comments, but I also want to connect with you guys a little bit more. So I would do this, make videos for you if you leave me like comments saying that you would like for me to try certain techniques, you would like for me to do a certain eye look, whatever. Just leave me that comment below. If I can answer your question in the comments, I will, but if I need to make a video like I'm doing for Miss Leopard Lover, I will do that as well. So this one is for you, Miss Leopard Lover. Thank you to all my subscribers, and also if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe and join my little community, my family. And yeah, because we have fun over here, I think. So yeah, let's just get right into this makeup routine and see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't turn out too bad, because I honestly don't even know where to start, like, at all. But we're gonna get into the video. Okay, so I got a little bit more zoomed in so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I primed my eyelids, of course, with the I primed my eyebrow with the it's an eyelid primer, but I just use it for my eyebrows to keep them in place. So what I'm gonna do is draw a line under my brow, just so that when I put the concealer down, it's a nice crisp line, because that's how you want your brows to look, nice and neat. So we're gonna start first. Let me put the hairs in place, and my dryer is going, so you can hear that in the background, sorry. Hopefully it'll stop soon. Okay, so I'm using the NYX NYX micro brow pencil in the shade Espresso, and I'm just gonna draw a line under my brow. I need to get closer, honey, so I don't mess this up. Oops, okay. Okay, so I drew, I traced my brow under it, just so that when I put the concealer down, it can still look nice and crisp under there. And I did brush it out because I don't want it to look too harsh, normal stuff. And now I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution concealers in the shades C13 and C16. I'm just gonna mix those two shades and use that under my brow and on my lid to prime my lids. And I'm gonna use my e.l.f. flat liner brush to carve out my brows. So now I'm gonna put the shade C13 on my lid to prime it. And I'm going to buff that out with the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. And I'm gonna do my eyeshadow first because I just don't want my any fallout to get onto my concealer. So I'm gonna go in with the Jackie Aina palette. I mean, I've been using this palette a lot lately, but it's a really nice palette. So I'm gonna do something a little fall inspired, I guess. So I'm gonna go into the shade Ginger. Let me show y'all. Even though I know y'all seen this palette a billion times. But I'm gonna go into the shade Ginger, of course, because it's such a nice brown. Put that into my crease. And I always like to go up a little bit further than my crease with the brown shade, closer to like my brow bone area, and also into the nose area right here, so that everything looks seamless once you're done with your whole face. These are just below that color out. Speaking of contouring, I want to get the Mocha Mommy bronzer by Fenty Beauty. It just looks so good when I see other people using it, so I really want to get that. I want to get the foundation and stuff too, of course, but that bronzer, I feel like I need it. Okay. So I think I'm gonna make this really fall inspired. I'm gonna go into edges. I don't think I ever used edges. So edges is this brown right here. It's not really brown, but it's like a terracotta color. You know, like clay, a clay pot. I don't like that. So I'm gonna start that on the outer and blend it into my crease. That might have been a nice lid shade. I still might use it as a lid shade. So yeah, I'm gonna start that on the outer corner and just blend that into the crease shade that we put down. And I'm still using the same Wet n Wild blending brush that I used to put down Ginger. I'm gonna go into Credit, which is this deeper brown, and put that directly in my outer corner to darken it up. Blow it into your crease just a bit. But still focusing it on the outer corner while you're blowing it into your crease. But don't go too far in with it, basically. So now let's move on to our lid space. And I'm gonna go into this shade Pinker and put that all over our lid. And this is a e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush that I'm using to put this pinker shade on my lid with. Switch back to the Wet n Wild blending brush and just go into the crease area to blend everything out. So I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible Shaping Stick in the shade Chestnut 411. Ooh. let me prime my face first before I do all of that. And I'm just using the Hangover RX primer by Too Faced. Okay, now I'm gonna use my Shape and Stick foundation. And I'm gonna buff that out with my Beauty Blender. So already one thing that I noticed, I don't have to be so careful around my eyebrow because I didn't do it yet. So I don't really have nothing to mess up, you know? So that is a plus. That's one plus so far. And it also helps me get the foundation closer to my brow. So it's not like any space, you know, between your brow and the foundation. Everything will be seamless, it seems, so far. So now I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade 415 Honey. And I'm sorry, my fiance is vacuuming. And I know y'all can hear that, but take the end that you blend out your foundation and just blend out the edges of the concealer so that it, you know, is seamless and not harsh lines. So I'm gonna set my concealer with the Makeup Revolution setting powder in Terracotta. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my face with the Morphe Bronzer in Showmance. Of course, nothing new. That's why I said I want to get the Fenty bronzer. Okay. Same on my nose. My blush, same blush that I always use, which is the Rimmel London Maxi Blush in the shade Rendezvous. And then I'm gonna highlight with this glowing bronze powder from Kiss, and it's in medium. And I'm also gonna put that under my brow too. Honestly, so far, my brows look super natural, which is what I like. So I'm liking it so far. Okay. Using the same shades that I use on my top lid, I'm just gonna put those on the bottom. Starting with ginger. Credit only on the outer, just to blend it in to the top. And then pinker. In my inner corner, I have to put something. I'm gonna do a little teeny bit of wigglies. So in my inner corner, I'm gonna put a little bit of the wigglies and a little bit of Soleil. And I'm gonna use a clean Wet n Wild blending brush to blend that into my inner corner. So I'm gonna do my lashes and liner real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and do my eyebrows. I also set my face off camera too with Morphe's Continuous Mist Setting Spray. So we're gonna go ahead and finish the eyebrows. Okay. So I'm gonna brush the hairs into place gently because I don't want to mess up my foundation. And then line the top. And then fill in the rest of the brow. moving on to our lips. I'm gonna line them with the NYX Espresso liner, of course. And then I'm gonna use Ruby Kisses Spicy Brown and Brown Sugar lipstick. So this is the finished look. I like the way that it turned out. I like that my brows look natural. They don't look so, you know, drawn on, because that's the way I like my brows to look, super natural, like my real eyebrow. Even before I filled them in, they looked really nice. So I really didn't have to fill them in, honestly. I could have just left them how they were. But that is one thing that I like about doing my eyebrows after my foundation. Honestly, I think that these look better, just because they look more realistic. They don't look so drawn on. You know, like when you do your eyebrows first and you put concealer on the top and on the bottom, it makes them look a little bit stiff. I like to see my brow hairs, so I do like doing them after, so I might just keep doing them after. I just have to get used to that routine, because it did feel a little odd and it was making me feel like something was out of order, you know, just because I'm used to doing my normal eyebrows first routine. But I think I'm gonna keep doing them after, because I like the way that they look. Because I really like that they look natural. They don't look huge and they don't look super drawn on. So yeah, thanks for requesting or asking me that question, because I never would have tried to do them after had Miss Leopard Lover not asked me what do I think about doing them after. So thanks for asking me that, and I hope you like the way that this makeup look turned out. I hope you like the way that my brows turned out this time, because I really do. I actually love the way they turned out, and they look even. You know how sometimes one brow, mainly this one, is doing whatever it wants and the other brow is just like really hooking me up, but they're both looking, you know, even, and I like that. So yeah, if you have any more questions for me, you can leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.